Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but I just thought it was high time for another installment of disappointing products videos, or things that made me go "Mwah." And I always start off these videos with the same disclaimer, in that these products might work for you, they didn't work for me. And the reason why I say that is because I've watched some bloggers' videos and they speak like they're like the Queen of fucking Sheba, giving out about stuff, and I'm like, I love that thing that you're talking about, just shut up. I do, I actually do. God, they're really annoyed. Then like the sub things that I watch them like talk about and they're like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm like, no, that's shite. But these are just things that didn't work for me, that just made me just go, okay, I'm gonna start off with the controversial one. Just gonna go. It's okay, she doesn't know who I am. The Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. Now I have two of these palettes. Where's the other one? This is the mauve one, this is the warm one. I love this one. I just think it's fab. I think it has a really nice selection of mattes and it has that shimmer in the centre and it's gorgeous, and I just been reaching for that. Maybe it's because I have green eyeballs, I don't know. But that's the reason why I bought this. Hold on, I have to put that down. I have to hold it on this side. Yeah, the reason why I bought this is because initially it looked really mauvey, it looked kind of purpley online. I was like, oh, I just think that this will change my life, it'll change my eyes, it'll just change everything. It didn't change. Yeah, these two shades, not great. The shimmers, they're very chunky and almost dry. Like, I need those shimmers. This is what I need from you. I need you when I do that for you to stay on my eyeballs, but you're not. And also, it looks really pink on me. Now, I will still wear it with like a black line or like black liner in the waterline, but like sometimes I just don't have the time to be doing that. I don't. I just want to be able to go yeah, so I haven't been reaching for it at all, so soz. And I'm kind of glad now because this one was €25, I think. I bought it on Feel Unique or something, I'm not sure. Because I was thinking, should I get the big palette from Huda Beauty? Or Desert Dusk or something? But again, it seemed like very pinky, and I'm kind of glad now that I know that these shades are just not for me. Soz. I'll still hold on to it for posterity, because now, oh my god, another controversial one. This is the Bourjois Java powder. Now, loads of people I know rave about this so much, and I think maybe this is to do with my skin type, because, okay, I have oily T-zone here and I like to look matte. Like, can you look at my face now? That's like all up in your face, all up in your fucking face. I just like, oh, she is like on her phone while she's driving past. Yeah, I like a powder that mattifies my skin but without making it look flat. Like to have like that little bit of radiance but not look obviously sparkly. This makes me look like your man from the vampire film. What's his name? Your man. Edward, what's the name? Twilight. Your man from Twilight. This just makes me look sparkly. Like, if the sun hit my face, I would be able to blind you in the eyeballs with the amount of like light coming off my face. It's, yeah, it's just not for me. It's not what I look for in a powder. And it's pink as well. Why am I doing it like I'm telling you a secret? Yeah, it's pink. I just prefer more neutral powders. But I know, as I said, I know loads of people who love it, so give it a go. Swatch it on the back of your hand. I've just done it on the back of my hand and I can't see the shimmer. Why am I talking shite now, am I? Hold on. Just swatch it on the back of my hand and it looks like really sheeny. It looks gorgeous. Probably can't see it. On the back of my hand. But I don't know. Maybe it's like when I use it with a brush and I apply it, that it kind of, it's like it almost clings to the hair on my face. And I don't have like an awful lot of hair. I have some hair. Yeah. Just not for, I'm raging, but not for me. But I'm going to give it to somebody who will love that. Next up we have these from Max Factor. These are the Miracle Glow Duos. Now I haven't swatched that one. I just didn't want to like maul all of them because I usually give stuff like that away, not things that I've like mangulated. So just talk about the one that I have used. So this is the Miracle Glow Duo Pro Illuminator in the shade Light. It looks like this. Okay. So you have this is kind of like the matte side and then this is the shimmery side. Nothing comes off. Nothing comes off, see? I don't know, it's just, I feel like you get more of the matte product, but then it's quite a dry, oh my god, I'm so awkward. It's quite a dry formula. So I tried it under my eyes and it was just terrific. I was like, oh no. I had lines that I never even knew that I had, to be honest. And then the shimmer, nothing comes off. Nothing comes off. I feel like I just spat all over it. Maybe that will help with the moisture levels. I don't know. I love cream highlight loads, but I felt that when I used this, I would use my finger with it and then I'd have to pat it on. It kind of moved my foundation as well, which racked my head. Because you know, there's sometimes when you have like a good foundation day and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm alright. And then you go to it and then you're like, yeah, like the idea. Not mad on the finish. This is, oh, it's gone. Well, this is a blush from Kaylin. There's nothing on the back, I don't know. It's one of those blushes. Can you see it where it's like kind of 3 shades? Okay, when they sent this to me first, I was like, this is beautiful. This is me in blush form. I love it. I love the fact that it's like gradient and you can like go one side or the middle side or the other side or like mixed all together. Love that. In reality, no. In reality, this is very, very powdery. And when I would swirl around my brush, oh, look at me and my thing. Oh, that's a good picture, isn't it? When I would swirl my brush around, and apply it to my cheeks, nothing was happening. And I was like, yeah, I like the idea of it. Maybe the darker shades will work a little bit better. This one, yes, I don't know. It's like the peachy shade. I don't know. As said, no label on it. On to brows now. I have 2 products that have just let me down. Just made me sad, but that's okay. I have other brow products that I love loads. I was sent this ages ago, and this is from Lancome, and it's the Monsieur Big Brow. Here, I will zoom in. Okay, it looks like that. So it has a brush on one end, and then it has, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh. Ow, I really actually have to hurt myself. That's the other end. Okay, I'll show you. So this is the brush end. Hold on. I think I've damaged. Okay, so that's the pencil. Now would you look at the size of the pencil, and that's a little brush doodah. Pencil. Colour is perfect, right? And I was like, okay. Look at the size of the pencil compared to my brow. Like, I have weedy little brows and I'd love to have an out strong brow, but this is just real like chunky. It's too chunky for my brows. Too chunky for my brows. Yeah, colour's fab, formula's fab, but I like, oh no! I was trying to put the lid on the wrong end and I just killed him. Oh, R.I.P. Can we just look at the brush as well? So the brush is rounded. I don't know, can you see that? It's not flat. So I just don't get what the idea is. That you just go and then you get your brush and go. Anyway, that is an L shame. And it came in like loads of different colours as well. But yeah, I just need something a little bit more precise, like the next product. Next product is from Penny's. And it's the Brow Sketch. And I got the light shade. Usually when it comes to me and brow products, I go for like the taupe or the blonde shade, whatever like one of the lightest shades is. But it has to have like a cool undertone to it. This does not have a cool undertone to it. It's a shame though. It has the spoolie on one end. It has the little micro pencil that I love on the other end. Hold on, I'll show you. Here. See it there? So it's kind of mustardy. It has like an absolute scuttery colour. They're gonna kill me. I don't know, can you see the difference there? So that's the taupe shade from the Lancome one before. And you can see how cool toned that is. And that is just like almost, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame because the formula is fab. Maybe I'll try a darker shade and see. But if you are thinking about getting one of those, because it's only a couple of euros, I can't remember. Just be aware of that it is going to be a really warm shade of scutters. Guess it's not going to any more Penny's Beauties things, but just wanted you to know that's the shade of it. I thought it was going to be cooler toned and it's not, but the formula is fab. Next up is the Real Techniques Brush Crush Fan Brush, I think this is called. This is the 304. I did a blog post on the whole collection there recently and I love the rest of the brushes. I reach for them all the time. I think they're fantastic, just except for this one. And I don't know, I think when it comes to fan brushes, synthetic ones like this, oh my lab just like going, they can tend, because I don't know, can you see that the bristles are really shiny? Can you see the sheen on them? And I find that when I go to dip the product into the highlight and I go like that, nothing much comes off. Now, if you're somebody who can go overboard with the highlight, maybe like something like that. But I don't know, I'm always in a rush and I'm always like late. And so I just want to be able to go, hoo, and then that's it, you know. So I just think, yeah, that the product kind of slips off the bristles almost. But the rest of the collection is fab. But it's cute. It's beautiful. I have 3 mascaras that have just made me go recently. Okay, this isn't quite recently, but I just wanted you to know about it. This is the YSL The Shock Mascara, and this is the waterproof version. I wanted to let you know this. Is it? Yeah, because when I was first sent this, I didn't know it was waterproof, and I was like, why will it not come off? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of waterproof mascaras because they don't give enough volume and length and definition and curl and separation, and this was just more effort than it was. Now maybe if I was going on my holidays and maybe if I wanted to wear it on the lower lashes, it might be fine, but just, I've tried better waterproof mascaras for cheaper, so just, yeah. I know people rave about the regular version of this. I haven't tried that yet, so I'll give that a go. But the waterproof, not great. It's not great. Now you'll know that I'm a big fan of the Glamour False Lashes mascara from Catrice. It is one of my all-time favourites. It's the best $4.50 you can ever spend when it comes to mascaras. And when I had to go and repurchase it, I stand and looking at the stand going, will I get like another one, or will I try a new one? Like, what if there is a better one than the Glamour False Lashes mascara? So I bought this one. It's not as good as Glamour False Lashes mascara. Now, it has a little bendy one like that. It was alright. That's the only way, and that's why I never really do blog posts on things that made me go, yeah, because that's all I could say is like, it was alright. I've tried better. They do better. Yeah, I only used it a couple of times because I was like, no, you had your chance. You had your chance to impress me and make me switch over to you, but you just failed. If you would like a blog post comparing all of the Glamour mascaras, let me know. I'll see what I could do. But if you're thinking about getting something from Catrice, the other one is better, the Glamour False Lashes. If you Google Catrice Glamour False Lashes Mascara, LovelyGirlyBits, you'll find my blog post. Or maybe I'll try and remember to leave it in the description box below. And I only got this recently, and yeah. So I got this recently from NYX. It's the Worth the Hype mascara, and it says that it's a volumizing and lengthening mascara, and I was like, grand, give it a go. And I don't know if you remember, where was I? Was it Insta Stories? Where I had just applied a mascara, and I was saying to you on there that like my outer lashes were like sticking to my lower lashes, so I just felt like I was like this until it dried. It gave, okay, the effect that it gave, if you like kind of clumpy lashes that has like a lot of thickness and a lot of bulk, you're probably gonna like this. But it was just the stickiness. It took way too long to dry, and I just had myself driven demented. When it did dry, it was grand, but I have better mascaras that dry quicker and that don't like leave my lashes sticky looking Mickey. I'll give it another go. Maybe I'll do like a mascara roundup, but first impressions, not worth the hype. I'm sorry. And finally, oh my god, I'm gonna be killed. I know. This is the Alpha H Liquid Gold. I just don't think it's for my skin. Now, I first tried this back in 2014 actually. Yes, it was because it was Joanne's wedding in the May, and I had maybe started using this back in March, and I'd had issues with it then, but at the time I was using this and the Clarisonic, and I was like, something's happening. I don't know if it's this or is it the Clarisonic, and it took my skin weeks to recover from it. And what was happening was I was getting kind of like pimples almost here, and like not welts, but like it just, I don't know. And I was like, no, maybe this is like the detoxifying process like coming out of my face. I've since used the Clarisonic and haven't had that issue, and so I got another bottle of this. They gave it to me there recently a few weeks ago. I said, oh sure, give it a go. I used it once and again, and I just had like loads of little bumps like here and here that just came up that were kind of red. Like they weren't sore and they weren't big because I was able to cover it with makeup, but like I still have them here. Yeah, because I was like using like a whole new skin routine there for the last 6-7 weeks, and this was the only new product that I brought into the routine. And just because the exact same thing happened this time to last time, I was like, oh no. It's one of the glycolic toners that kind of helps, like either way, if you have any like dead skin, it's like a little Pac-Man that like chomps away. It's supposed to leave your skin feeling smooth and soft. I just think maybe it's a little bit too harsh for my skin. My friend Mags loves it. Loves it. So yeah, Mags, do you want that? I'll give it to you. Just go to like a good home. I know, just like gave me scaldy face. Do you know? those are just the things that just didn't work for me. What products have you been disappointed by recently? What things have like been hyped up and just haven't worked for you? Let me know in the comments below and we'll have to chat. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.